Hey you guys, it's Marvel. Welcome to another in-depth closer look at a comic that I own. Notice that I didn't say Blast of the Past because this comic is not a classic. It's fairly new. You could consider it an indie, so it's not Marvel nor DC. But before I go into it, visit the Bexford Collector Con on June 6, 2015. If you love toys, comics, collectibles, much more, you'll find it there here in Bakersfield. And the Bakersfield Comic Con, November 22nd, 2015. Bigger location. Same thing. Save those dates, alright? Alright, going back to the comic. As I was saying, this is an indie, not a Marvel nor DC. It's this comic has a short film which won a couple awards. It's called Naked Zombie Girl. Sometimes I call it Naked Zombie Chick. It's from Hectic Films. It's #1 issue, the beginning of the end. But we're all adults here, so let's act like, come on. It's all comics, new or old. Take care of them because you might never know these new ones could be worth a lot someday. So, yeah. When I read it, I enjoyed it. I liked the art of it. So, let's get to it. Sounds good?
Alright. Naked Zombie Girl, created by Ricky Bird, written by Ricky Bird and Austin Gregerson, artwork by John Broglia, lettering by Michael Thomas, cover coloring Rob Grunenbergs, produced by Hectic Films. We start with the chainsaw all fired up, cutting through flesh. It is the Naked Zombie Girl. She's making sushi out of the zombie. Then we see her on top of a car with the chainsaw that got stuck on the hood of the car. As the Naked Zombie Girl is trying to get the chainsaw stuck from the hood of the car, another girl bites the dust by a zombie that ripped out her jugular. Then that same zombie notices the Naked Zombie Girl and goes to attack her, rushes at her. Then all of a sudden her brains get blown away. It's a guy in a truck who saved her from the zombie. He tells her, "Get your butt cheeks in, girl." So she does, and the dude is really surprised she is naked. They drive off as the dude tries to get to know her better, but all she replies, "Where are you taking me?" Barry replies to her, "You're going to my tow yard." Because in a world that has gone to hell, he figured at least he knows the place, the land there. She's like, "Yeah, because zombies are everywhere." He thinks that it's kind of weird that she calls them zombies. He tells her that he calls them deadheads. I call them deadheads. But before he can say more, she tells her, "There are zombies. Haven't you watched a zombie movie?" So he gives in, doesn't argue with her. She asks that at this toy yard, "Are there any cars for me?" And obviously cars that she can have. And he says, "Yeah, but they ain't worth it." As they're driving, she tells Barry, "My friend was kidnapped and I promised to save her." Barry tells her, "Honey, these days people are dying and you should worry where you're going to sleep away from this hellhole." She's like, "Where?" He tells her, "A place zombies can't reach us." Still, she's keeping her promise and saving her kidnapped friend. Then they make one quick stop. As they stopped at a bar, Barry gets down from his truck to get some beer as the naked girl is left with his watchdog. Then, someone is lurking near the truck with a gun, unknowingly to Naked Zombie Girl. Then the dog starts barking, and she quickly turns around as the unknown person shoots but misses. But Barry saw this and he tells this person, "Steve, stop!" while distracting him, and he gets hit with the truck door. While Steve is on the ground with a gun pointed at him by Naked Zombie Girl, he's stunned to see her. He thought she was a zombie. Barry is just there laughing at Steve. She tells Barry that he tried to shoot her. But Barry tells her, "Man, he is harmless. He literally can't hurt a fly." Then they all get into the truck and they drive off. Steve is still looking stunned because she is naked. In the truck and on the road again, she feels uncomfortable that Steve is staring at her chest, for she is naked. Steve apologizes for the incident. Then Steve and Barry start conversating. She hears them mention a woman named Candy, and she's like, "I know this person named Candy, if they're talking about the same Candy," and thinks they may have seen her. They arrive at the tow yard only to be surrounded by zombies. Barry honks at the zombies to get their attention. He recognizes a zombie who's familiar to him. "Man, I knew that old man." And then he shot him. And then he runs over some other zombies. As they stop near the gate, the Naked Zombie Girl grabbed her chainsaw. With the chainsaw ready and in her hands, she runs over to the zombies and slashes them into pieces, while Barry opens the gates. Chainsaw here, chainsaw there, chainsaw cuts everywhere. As they're driving into the tow yard, Naked Zombie Girl sees a car she recognizes and yells at Barry to stop the truck! And Barry tells Steve, how the hell did the Russians get back into the yard? Naked Zombie Girl says, I need to find that girl that was in this car. To be continued. So you guys, we reached the end of the video. So right now I'm going to show you the awards it's won, because you know this is indie comic based off a short film. So here you go. Enrique Berthild, Naked Zombie Girl, winner Best in Fest Halloween Horror Picture Show 2014, official selection Screamfest 2014, winner of Best Zombie Kills Hamilton Zombie Short Film Festival 2014. Winner, Best Gore, Hamilton Zombie Short and Film Festival 2014. Winner, Best Horror Short, Austin Indie Flicks Showcase 2014. Winner, Most Gory, South African Horror Fest 2014. Winner, Best Short Film in the Zombie and Creature Film Feature, Horrible Imaginings Horror Film Festival 2014. Watch the movie right there. Hectic Films. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you liked it and subscribe. So see you until next video. Peace.